Josh Hart has proven just how valuable he is to the New York Knicks. Over these past few weeks, Josh Hart's play has really been incredible. He has come in, he's been inserted into the starting lineup due to all of these injuries, and he has played like the Josh Hart we acquired last season. Remember, when the New York Knicks acquired Josh Hart from the Portland Trail Blazers, he instantly made an impact. He was shooting at a high rate from three. He was pushing the pace. He's a great finisher around the rim. He was doing all the little intangible things, all the little things it takes to win basketball games. He was your prototypical New York Knicks player. Junkyard dog, diving for loose balls. Heck, he's a Villanova cat. I mean, we've seen it with Dante this year. We've seen it with Josh Hart. We've seen it with Jalen Brunson. Those guys have formed this tremendous chemistry, and they feed off of one another. But this season, Josh Hart actually started this season slow. Now, over these last few weeks, he has looked, I want to say he has looked even better than last season. I mean, for one, he is playing heavy minutes. But he has said on his podcast that it doesn't really bother him. I mean, he's playing heavy minutes simply based on the fact that the New York Knicks are dealing with a ton of injuries at this moment. OG Anunoby's down, Randall's down, so Josh Hart is literally playing above 40 minutes a game. I mean, just look at this box score: 40 minutes, 42 minutes, 42 minutes, 44 minutes, 30 minutes, 42 minutes, 36 minutes. Look, I don't want to be the minute police. As we all know, Josh Hart is in great shape, so he can handle this minute load. But the way he's feeding off of Jalen Brunson, the way he's playing with Dante DiVincenzo in that starting lineup has been crucial for the New York Knicks. Now, I know it really hasn't shown up in the win column. Also, Josh Hart's three to start this season. Remember, his three-point shot, he was shooting, 30%? He's starting to get that above 33, 34% in these last few weeks. He's shooting it well. He's shooting it better. On his roommate's pod, he actually made a joke that he's a 3-and-D guy without the three.
Just like a...
I'm 3-and-D without the three. You know what I mean? So you're like...
So he's embracing that, his three-point shot has been broken. But for the better part of the week, his three-point shot has been there, man. He's been knocking down his threes, knocking down his open looks. And what I love also is that he is manufacturing his offense in the mid-range game as well. When Josh Hart was struggling this season, I mean, literally like a month ago, like 2 months ago, there was people on X saying that he was an overpay. Let's not forget the New York Knicks extended him to a contract a little bit less than $100 million over the span of 5 years. And when he has been playing poor, the Knicks fans, you know how they are sometimes. They said that he was overpaid. Why did they pay him this amount of money? He gets paid too much. I don't understand it. We could have used that money somewhere else. This is why it pays to be patient sometimes. Let's not forget, Josh Hart played in the FIBA World Cup, and he played literally an extra, I want to say, 10 games in the FIBA World Cup. And that takes a toll on your body. Some guys, some NBA players, it takes a while to get back from that. It takes a while to get your legs back underneath you. And, yes, was he struggling to start this season? Yes, I'm not denying that. Josh Hart isn't denying that. But his play lately has shown us just why Leon Rose and the front office extended him to that contract extension. Let's not forget, when he came here last season, it was clicking on all cylinders, man. The New York Knicks were playing well. He was shooting the ball well. Playoffs, he was playing well. Hit a big shot versus Cleveland in that first round. Obviously, didn't work out versus Miami. Did it start slow? Yes, but right now, these last 10, 15 games, really, Josh Hart has shown us why the New York Knicks extended him. What I also love about Josh Hart is his goofiness, man. Every team needs that goofball. Every team needs that goofball in the locker room.
Basketball if I can sing, bro. If I can sing, bro, I'm going on tour.
But when times get serious, so does Josh. He knows when to bring out his goofiness, and he knows when to bring out his seriousness. He seems like he gets along with all of the players. He seems like he gets along with, obviously, the Villanova Cats. If you're taking a look at his stats during his last 15 games, it's 12 points per game, 9.5 rebounds, almost 5.5 assists in 15 games. And what I love is that his three-point shot has really improved. His three-point shot, his assist numbers are up. Even has a triple-double in there, 2 triple-doubles in there, 1 versus Dallas and 1 versus Utah. This graphic actually popped up on the MSG broadcast, and it is the most rebounds per games, players 6'4" and under, and right at the top, it is none other than who else? Number 3, Josh Hart with 7.2 rebounds per game, and Drew Holiday on Boston is right behind him at 5.7. So he is a full rebound, even more than a full rebound ahead of Drew Holiday. He has that will, determination for the ball. He knows how to push the pace. And that's important because sometimes the New York Knicks, the pace kind of slows up. When you insert Josh Hart, the speed of the game actually gets quicker because he's pushing the ball constantly, always looking above his head, looking for that open man and finishing around the rim. Does that. His signature move around the rim is that nice Euro step layup, and teams just can't, they don't know what to do with it.
Good transition defense. Hart, though, a little crossover, banks it home.
And yeah, he's just been playing extremely, extremely well over these last few weeks for the New York Knicks. Like I said, injuries, a fully healthy Knicks team, Josh Hart is going to be relegated back to the bench. And now you insert Bogdanovich, now you insert Burks. I really want to see how that looks like. I really want to see how Josh Hart looks with a Bogdanovich, with the Burks, with the Anunoby. Tom Thibodeau likes to sprinkle Anunoby with that bench unit. So I really want to see that. But at this moment, the way Josh Hart has been playing, he's playing like a starter. He's playing heavy minutes. And shout out to Josh Hart, man, just playing his ass off over these last few weeks. And I absolutely love it. So shout out to Josh Hart, man, the Villanova boy, Villanova cat, playing his butt off. The chemistry has been there with the guys. His three-point shot has improved. He was throwing up bricks. He was. Let's just face it. He was throwing up bricks. But now they're going in. And hopefully he can keep up this just because last season, his three-point shot percentage when he got acquired to the New York Knicks was, it wasn't at a sustainable rate, but it was better than the 30%, what he was shooting earlier in the year. So hopefully he keeps that up, and I think he will. Especially the minutes will go down. As we get healthier, the minutes will go down. So, we don't need to be concerned about that. But you just see the chemistry with all the guys, that especially Brunson and DiVincenzo. Those guys just have, they can play with their eyes closed out there. They know where each other's going to be on the court. And I love it, man. I love it. So comment down below. What do you think of Josh Hart's game? Were you part of that group that thought that the Knicks overpaid for him? Or were you part of that group that was kind of patient with Josh Hart? Because for a while there, it wasn't looking too good for Josh Hart, especially on Twitter. They were coming after him. Were you part of that? Are you still part of that? Or do you feel like, all right, this is the Josh Hart that we've been waiting for? The impactfulness, the grittiness, the everything, the whole package. So comment down below. I'm Anthony from Knicks Nation. As always, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Always appreciate every single one of you doing Knicks content all season long. I'll catch you guys in the next vid. Peace.